So most diets will lead to a loss of a lean mass, yeah?
Yeah. If a diet is based on just cutting calories, if that's the primary focus, when the body starts to starve, it starts to think, well, maybe I don't need all this muscle and bone either. And so depending on how the person is losing weight, they can also lose a significant amount of lean mass. But this is why, as much as the traditional view is just cut calories, I say don't worry about calories. Calories will take care of itself. Lower insulin. Because if insulin is low, then the body will selectively be burning fat, and then the lean mass can stay untouched.
This is why the weight loss pills usually have like these harmful effects.
Yeah. So a lot of these new popular drugs that are what's called injectable drugs, you have to poke them in and needle inject them. They are focused on just basically slowing down the intestines. So a person eats some food and then they feel full for the rest of the day because the food isn't moving through their intestines very well anymore. And so they end up losing a lot of weight because they're basically starving. But with that starvation comes up to a 40% of the weight they're losing is coming from their lean mass, from their muscle and their bone. This is such a problem because not only does it mean metabolic rate slows even more, but when the day comes that they want to get off that medication, and most people do because they get tired of feeling sick or they get tired of the expense because it's very expensive, that means that they've lost some fat mass and some lean mass. The fat mass comes back very, very quickly, and the lean mass usually never comes back, depending on how old the person is. So at the end of it all, they end up as a percent of their body fatter than they were before they ever started taking the drug.
And the alternative, we usually...
Yeah, the alternative, well, there are lots of different options, but to take advantage of those types of medications, those are medications called GLP-1 drugs. And so my thought is, let's just make our own GLP-1. Let's make more of our own GLP-1. And there are myriad ways to do this, including better fiber in the diet and some of the molecules from yerba mate found in Unimate.
So the balance and yerba mate feel a great system.
Feel great system will improve. In fact, we have data from my own lab finding that the Unimate increased GLP-1 production by almost 70%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, almost doubled it.
Thank you, Dr. Benjamin.